Right, we're here at our testing location where we usually test all our SUPs, and quid's in. There's birds working up out there, which means there's probably fish just underneath them. And I caught some fish here last week. They're little bass, there's some few big ones in there, just recreational fishing, so this is just catch and release. They're going for quite small lures, so I'm going real minimalist on this fishing. I've got no gear because I'm in a rush as usual. I've got a little shad, rubber eel. I've got a tiny little fly. And the setup I'm doing, I'll show you now because I probably won't show you when you're out there. If I put this on, is I've got a thing called a bubble float, which is a float that's got liquid in it. So basically when the fish was in the water, the fish can't really see it. Then down to a leader, and then I've got actually got a little crab on that one, or a little shrimp. The good thing about the bubble float is then you can cast it out quite far, and you wouldn't be able to cast out this little lure like that because it's too light. So we're just going to paddle out there and have a few casts and see what we can find out. The birds were down there and they've moved up since I've come out. So let's put that there. Just grabbed a in my pocket. So this is not prepared fishing. This is like bung everything in your pocket, go and catch a fish. Grab anything I've got. So I've got like a I'll leave the flip-flops here. Now when you're approaching fish that are coming up from, when you're approaching birds and you know they'll be there because of fish, the most important thing is not to just charge in there. Just slowly. I haven't even got a paddle actually, I could just be off the beach. So let's see, they're probably coming this way. So let's just, you can see the fish working up there actually. Let's see if these take these lures. Probably catch a seagull more like. Yeah, they're everywhere. Oh, there we go. You're on. There we go. Be a little bass. You see them all in the water? Look at them all. There we go. Oh, hold still, buddy. Hold still. And he's off. Let's see if we can catch a big one. So, when you're using this technique, the most important thing and the hardest thing to do is to cast out your float or your weight, because you could do this with the weight as well, so it doesn't tangle around your lure, or in this case, the fly. So, as I'm casting out, I'm stalling it at the end there by putting my hands on the spool. Oh, there we go. There's lots of fish here. I'll show you that sort of speed I'm winding at. There we go. Oh, that's a better fish. Go. Oh, he hasn't finished yet. There we go. I remember from last time, bass are very spiky. Perfect lip hook there. Push the barb back in towards the fish, and then out it comes. And he's gone. It's like fishing in a fish farm. Stall it again and stop. That way the lure goes past the float and then you don't get the lure caught around the float line. Now what the float's doing is actually making the fish aware that there's something there, and they come and inspect the float and they're actually trying to hit the float, you see that? But then they'll see the lure at the end and they'll hit that. This is going to work up all around me. Let's just turn around a bit. There we go. Oh, the thing I love about paddle fishing, that I'm turning around for fish. Oh, it might even pull it back upwind. Oh, another one. A bit smaller this time. Come down from the fish at the top like that. Place your hands around the gill plate. Don't go past the spikes, because you go past the spikes, it will get you. The hook comes out. Let him recover, and he's gone. Minimal time out of the water. Fish everywhere. Oh, it's good fun. He's a bit bigger. Again, over the top, squeeze his gills down. Push the hook, when you've got it tangled in that, push the hook back towards the fish and out. There we go, that was fun. A few little fish, bit of sport, maybe it's giving you a new technique. Try the bubble float, really small lure with about a 4-foot trace, bind it, catches almost anything. Great fun, also great for just getting a fish on the end of the line, so you catch a small one or a big one. See you next time.